What's going on, world? I'm Wesley from A Connection TV, the network, the one channel on YouTube where we actually adopt similar connections and spot our differences. And the similar connection that I want to adopt with y'all, or that I want y'all to adopt with me, is with the understanding of love and hip hop Hollywood. Okay, so we have a recycled season or a recycled series of Love and Hip Hop New York, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, all together. Let me make sure there's no crazy stuff on here. So yeah, Mona Scott has been giving us some interesting shows to watch. Interesting shows to watch. And I don't know about y'all, but the only storyline that I care about so far, well, let me just say at all, is Fizz's storyline. And the reason why I say that is because he is a black brother on television that is a solo parent. I mean, I know Moniece is in the picture and all that, but I think she only decided to come out of rehab because of this show. Now, we all know she's not really in rehab. It's a figure of speech, because how you get a restraining order against somebody because they're physically violent and they do this and they do that and blah, 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 blah. I mean, restraining order. And now the restraining order has been lifted or whatever. And now I'm forced to deal with you. I mean, anyways, before I even get into the Fizz thing, if y'all didn't watch Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, we got Tierra Marie, April, Hazel E, Moniece, Morgan, Ray J, Fizz, Omarion, Soulja Boy, and some thick Latin dude that didn't get a credit at the beginning of the show. And we first meet up with Hazel E and Tierra Marie, and soon as we start, Tierra Marie starts going off about Ray J. Now, she said in her interview, in her post interview, that you know, she was signed, but her record label dropped her, and she still wants people to know that she's serious about music. So why didn't you go on R&B Divas? Or why, like, they have R&B Divas LA, like, why didn't you do that? I mean, but then again, she might not be considered, I don't know. But coming off of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, no one is taking you serious about your singing. You know why, Tierra Marie? You know why, Tierra Marie? Because you over here worried about Ray J. Fucking what's her name? Princess. Now, I don't know if that's her stripper name or what, but need I say more? Stevie J, Mimi Faust, and Jocelyn Hernandez. This is the storyline that we following with these three. Now, mind you, Princess is a dime. Princess look good, Ray J. Princess look good. Tierra Marie, though, your attitude fucked you all up for me. Watching you on this, I loved me some Tierra Marie when she was singing. I love me some Tierra Marie. I don't know what it was about her. She was gorgeous. Her style, her sass, her swag, everything was cool. Now, I'm like, fuck out of here, get off my screen. I don't want to see you no more. Like, you look crazy, you look psycho. Like, who in their right frame of mind gonna get Ray J tatted on their motherfucking side? What? Are you serious? When she said that, I'm like, why she sound proud about the tattoo though? Like, I even got his name. What? And then I'm thinking, I'm like, Tierra Marie had a song about, I can't remember how the fucking song go, but how he gonna buy this and he gonna buy me, or they buy me this. Y'all know what song I'm talking about? When she was talking about how she make her own money and her own money buy herself her own shit, like she was an independent woman. How the hell is an independent woman gonna get some? And then Ray J, really? Sexy Can I? Only 1 minute, one love to live, one wish with the piano with Mayweather. Like what? You get. What? Brand, I'm sorry, Brandy, you know I love you. But Ray J, I mean, he fine and everything, but he ain't no tattoo material. What? He ain't no tattoo material. Tia Marie. So Hazel E, why the fuck she got... What the fuck? Why she got that on her? Why is she? Okay. Alright, let me calm down. Hazel E. If I hear Hazel E, I'm thinking Hazel eyes. I ain't even see, I couldn't notice her fucking eyes. Because I saw some Hazel shit on her teeth. I'm like, why she got grills though? Why she got grills? And then in the later video, we see Tia Marie arguing with Hazel E, talking about you 30-something years old, you're not gonna amount to anything, blah 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 blah. I'm like, damn, like, why she got those grills on her teeth? Anyways, so they talking about Ray J. Don't nobody care about this storyline. But basically, she said she hasn't spoken to the dude in 8 months. She was waiting for him to make the phone call. Chick, you punched him in the face because he ended up leaving you for somebody else. So why am I calling you when I got somebody else? Like, what? And then she gonna be like, well, I already know Ray J is a womanizer, but what? Like, Tia Marie, you sound stupid. Like, I can't vibe with her. I really can't vibe with her at all. Ray J meets up with Morgan to plan the RayJ.com party. Ray J is a G. He does his thing. Although he's not like, Ray J is stay making money. He's doing his thing, so I'm not going to say nothing about that. But Morgan don't want Tia Marie to come over because Tia Marie tried to physically assault Morgan when she was drunk, and I'm sure it had something to do with Ray J, but they all used to be cool, Ray J, Morgan, and Tierra, but now Morgan don't like Tierra no more because she's crazy and physical. And that's the reason why Ray J broke up with her and said that it wasn't going to work with her because she's a physical chick. I'm going to leave that alone. Tia Marie, I'm going to leave it alone. Morgan finds out that Tia Marie is on the list, the guest list to come to the party, and Morgan's like, you better have some security. Then we meet up with Omarion, dancing and prepping. His album is coming out soon. He signed to Maybach. This is the Scrappy of the episode, of the series. Because him and April, which is the Erica of the show, goes to get an ultrasound. You know, they looking at the baby. Oh, baby boy coming along. So now we got the Erica Mama D Scrappy storyline. Well, where Leslie don't like April anymore, and Omarion's stance on this is weird though. Hey, okay, we gonna take a break and we gonna talk about this whole dynamic of if I'm your man or if I'm your girl, I gotta respect your parents, but your parents don't have to respect me. Fuck out of here. I'm sorry, ain't no way in hell I'm gonna like you and I gotta deal with your crazy ass mama that every time, and it's like, if I'm nice to her, she's mean to me, and I gotta deal with that because that's your mother or your father. That makes no sense. When Leslie told April to her face that you're the newcomer to this family, so you have to like me, but I don't have to like you if I don't want to like you. I said, fuck out of here. How does, and April sitting here like, okay, you right. No, she ain't fucking right. Leslie, oh hell no. Leslie sounds like what everybody said Todd was, an opportunist. Now, mind you, this is Omarion's mother. I'm not trying to say nothing bad about moms, but when you act crazy, you're going to get crazy critique about you because that makes no sense whatsoever. She sounds like it's all about the money. This girl came on her face and said, Omarion was paying for my medical bills, but then when y'all moved to Hollywood, he stopped paying my medical bills, so now that's why I don't like you. But you're a celebrity hairstylist. Okay, you get sick, the money ain't rolling in the way that it normally rolls in. Okay, but you ain't had no savings, no You didn't get the Obamacare plan? Like, what? Like, what are we talking about right now? You sound so... She sounds so selfish as a mom to have your child having his first child and you bitter and salty because he stopped paying medical insurance, so you taking it out on her because you feel she took your place. That makes no sense. No sense whatsoever. And I'm so confused why Omarion is like, April, you need to be the bigger person. Fuck out of here. Like, why does she need to be the bigger person? That doesn't make any sense. April is good. April is good. There's no way on God's green earth, if I'm in love with someone and their parents don't like me, I have to be the bigger person to try to make the situation better. That makes no sense to me. And then Omarion's like, it has nothing to do with me. I can't control her. Fuck out of here. Like, that's your mother. And at the end of the day, if your mother continues to disrespect the person that you're having a baby by or with, then just keep them separate. Just keep them separate and let that rock. Everybody believes that the whole family has to get along and the whole family has to be together. That's not the case, because a lot of the times when the whole family is together, it makes for a toxic situation. I don't care. Like, people don't have to like each other for the sake of relationships and titles. Like, just because we're brothers don't mean we have to get along. Just because we're sisters don't mean we have to get along. Just because mom and dad, I mean, look how many divorces there are. Like, if the relationship is not good, if the energy is not good between two people, then it does not have to be. Period. Point blank period. And I'm gonna leave that situation alone, because soon when Leslie said that one line to April, I'm like, I'm done. I don't care about this situation no more. I'm over it. And if Omarion sticks up for his mother, I'm done with his ass, and I'm not gonna buy his album. I'm over it. I'm done. I'm team April. But April, you good, girl, because that wouldn't have been me. Nia and Soulja Boy go to the Super Club, and she tells her, he tells her in front of everybody at the club that she's the one and it's her birthday and let's turn up and have a good time. Soulja Boy is 23 years of age. He is a Leo. Enough said. The whole concept of commitment and taking care of a child that ain't his and telling him he can't drink and turn up no more with the groupies and he got all this money is not going to work. She came out her face and said they was together or been off and on for 8 years. Where was Diamond in the equation? You mean to tell me that you're ready to settle down with this 23-year-old boy who had this whole public relationship? You was never in the... I don't never remember hearing about no Nia and some Soulja Boy. But now you decide to get up with him and y'all gonna make it work out of what? Is this a relationship for the show? I'm confused because it just does not make sense. Everybody knows that Soulja Boy was with Diamond at least for more than 2 months. So where Nia come from? And then she gonna be like, oh, Teddy Riley, her father. Who cares? Don't nobody care. Ain't nobody checking for Teddy Riley. I'm sure all the 17-year-olds and the 13-year-olds watching this show was like, who's Teddy Riley, mom? Yeah, I mean, you gonna throw out a credit, make sure... Never mind, I'm not gonna do that. Anyways, Tara Marie meets up with Ray J because they haven't seen each other in 8 months. She says, I said she knew he was a womanizer, all that. Listen, Tara Marie want her stuff. Ray J is mad rude. But he's honest with his rudeness, if that makes any sense, because he's talking to her like, okay, really? Do you really have to care? Do I really have to care? I thought we were just gonna be cool. I thought we were gonna be friends. Oh, you don't want to be friends? I invited you to my party. Do you not want to come? You don't have to come. Why do you want? Like, I'm like, wow. And Tierra Marie's getting all emotional. You don't know what you've done to me. I was in love with you. I'm like, oh my God, Mimi, shut up. Like, what? What are you talking about right now? Tierra Marie, like, oh my God, she's such a letdown. Like, I'm over that. I'm team Ray J and team Princess, because Princess is fine boots. Yes, she is. When Ray J said, I don't know where your stuff is, Ray J said, I think Princess threw it out. I'm like, damn. Really? You think Princess threw it out? Wow. Terman was like, what? What did you just say? That was cold-blooded. That was cold-blooded. Lil Fizz has a kid. He meets up with Omarion. They go get a haircut. They talk about how they hate that the B2K fans can't let go of B2K. I don't see how they can't let go because Lil Fizz and Omarion, we are in our mid-20s. 25, 26, 27. I don't know how old they are, but your fans should be the same age. Why the fuck are they still talking about some B2K? They need to get over it. It's so done. It's so old. Like, we in One Direction days. Like, ain't no black little kid groups out there that's really doing it. No. It's So they need to let it go. Then, you know, we get into the whole Fizz and Monique story. I already told y'all how I feel about it. I don't understand how she gonna come. Well, I know why she went to the studio, because she's on the show, but this dude is dodging you because of what y'all went through and the way you conduct yourself, and he's raising a child and all this extra shit. Now because of this show, you want to be back in the child's life. That's how I'm reading it. When she went to the studio, like she was doing an interview, had the glasses and everything. Well, I don't think that we should be raising our child in this type of environment. And I was like, girl, bye, girl. You about to open up a sex line because you see Candy Burris is doing it big. Bye, girl. Then you talk about, oh, I got 15,000 jobs. I ain't even got time to wipe my ass. But what? You sound retarded. Like that whole situation, I'm not for it. I feel anybody on this earth that decides to lay down on their back and that decides to put their penis into a vagina and not use protection needs to deal with the consequences. Point blank, period. I have no remorse or no sympathy or no, oh, I feel for you when you have a child because you're having unprotected sex. Take care of the fucking child. Point blank, period. That's how I feel about it. If y'all don't feel the same way, then we're not adopting that similar connections despite our differences. I don't care what y'all say. That's how I feel about it. Don't lay down and have kids and then be like, I shouldn't have did it. Fuck out of here. Take care of your responsibilities. Point blank, period. Where am I at? Soulja Boy meets with Nia. And he started talking to her. Soulja Boy starts talking to Nia about moving in. I started laughing at my screen. I'm like, y'all not, no, it's not gonna work. And then the little girl come out, and I'm like, it's not gonna work. Like, he's a Leo. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. You can't tell a young Leo that got guaps of money to settle. No, it's not gonna work. Like, Nia, stop, Nia. Stop, Nia. That's all I'm gonna say on that one. April invites Omarion's mom over so they can talk, and then that's when she says the infamous line, I'm over Leslie. Leslie just hard pressed for the money. She need them bills paid. That's what she need. Then we get to the Ray J party with Tierra Marie. Now, like I said, I'm already over Tierra Marie. But Tierra Marie decides to show up to this RayJ.com party. Obviously, she had 10 drinks. She wants number 11. She tells Hazel E with the grills, I want a number 11 drink. That's what I want. I'm going to have a number 11 drink. I'm like, oh God, like, it's so frustrating to talk about Tierra and watch her. It's so frustrating. It's like, if I ever see Brandy act like this, I'm be like, what? Not to say that Tierra Marie was ever on Brandy's level, but I'm saying, I kind of gave her that respect to be like, chick, I would never think that you would be in this position. But whatever. Princess walk up and she like, I'm impressed by this girl. Like, look at her. Like, Morgan, check this out, boo. And she goes, I'm here for Princess. She goes to her phone, she like, that was in the bag, Vagisil, boarding pass, all this other stuff. And you know, Morgan making fun of, you know, cottage cheese and stuff being in the bag. And I'm like, damn. And so Tia Marie came out her face and was like, of course I had me some Vagisil cream in a bag. That obviously I had to take care of my vagina because Ray J was fucking you and fucking me at the same time. That's nothing to boast about. That's nasty. That is nasty. Why girls think it's cute because you the first one he fucking, but he fucking someone else and y'all not using protection? That's nasty. That's nothing cute. She like, oh, well, I had to use the cream because he came after you. He came to Tierra Marie. Oh my God. I don't know. And then Princess, you know, I guess she ain't gonna stay quiet. She walks up to Ray J. Oh, is this the stuff that was in your bag? She shows her the phone. You know, she like, and then, you know, Princess popping off at the mouth, Tierra Marie popping off at the mouth, and then Tierra Marie throws the cup, and, you know, typical drama, blah, 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 blah. What did y'all think about Love and Hip Hop Hollywood? Do y'all like it? Are y'all gonna watch it? Do you think it's gonna last? I don't know. I want to know what's gonna happen with Fizz, his new girl, and the baby moms. Cause if I was Fizz's new girl, and the way in hell, the baby mom, I don't give a fuck, y'all have a kid, that's great. That ain't got shit to do with me. Watch your mouth. Moniece is talking to her, and she's like, why don't you just focus on fucking and let me focus on my child? Fuck out of here. Like, don't think that because you have this level or this role in someone's life that you could just talk to anybody anyway you damn well please. Like I said, April is good because that would have never been me. I don't give a fuck who moms you are. I'm about to be a mother. Don't talk to me like that. Especially when I'm trying to be respectful to you. And I don't even know their interactions. April could have been a bitch to Leslie for all I know. But Leslie clearly said that she pissed because Omarion stopped paying medical bills. Fuck out of here. And then Moniece is going to meet up with Fizz's new girl at the bar and be like, you worry about fucking our fuck out of here. Like, no, I don't know about y'all, but y'all go ahead and let people talk to y'all. If that's the way y'all roll, you let people disrespect you and let people walk all over you and let people talk about you like you ain't gonna say anything. Fuck out of here. I don't care what title you think you have. I don't care what role you think you play in someone's life. Respect is respect. You treat people the way you want to be treated, and you talk to people the way you want to be talked to. That's my opinion. Hopefully we can adopt similar connections despite our differences. I'm Wesley from A Connection TV. If for some reason you're not subscribed, subscribe because it's free to do. Share this video, tweet this video to the whole cast because they all need some real deal Holyfield commentary. I can't wait to see Berg, the other Latin dude, the girl with all the plastic surgery. I can't wait to see her, what she got going on because her ass is fit at. And yeah, that's about it. Deuces.